Hey, what's up? It's been a while since I've done those, like I think my last one has been in 2019, but I'm gonna do a matchup guide today, and I'm gonna be talking about Camille. For the runes, it's the usual stuff, so make sure to go resolve as secondary, and the most optimal will be bone plating and unflinching. As for the starter item, you want to go Doran's Blade in most situations. I mean, you can go Doran's Shield sometimes, like against a really good Camille, but you can actually play aggressively and get the early lead. I'm not gonna blame you if you go Doran Shield into the matchup, but I like Doran Blades way too much for the level 1 trade. Level 1, you have the upper hand no matter what spell Camille starts with. So it's even easier if she plays TP and Ignite, because you're most likely gonna kill her level 1 or level 2, especially if you have Ignite as well. Like in most matchups, you want to be extending your Qs first and proc her bone plating with a max range third Q. And when your Q is about to come back up, you go for the extended trade. It's even better if you manage to bait one auto attack from her before, so she won't have the passive shield for the trade. But if you actually leash for your jungler, this might not be a possibility. And it definitely won't be one if you leashed and if she has grasp of the Undying as well. Because in this case, she will have her grasp ready and a bigger minion wave and a better wave control. If you properly do the all-in level 1, you will get lane prio and you will be able to get your slow push and crash the third or fourth wave depending on how you decide to play. You are most at risk when you're on Camille's side, near to her tower and especially when your wave hasn't crashed. The most important thing you need to keep in mind during the entire matchup are those things. Number 1, her passive. Always keep in mind her passive so you don't grid and end up dying or missing a kill. Click on her and see if she has the buff saying her passive is up. You can also see a shiny animation when she gets it back. Number 2, her hookshot. When you want to go for an all-in, keep in mind that she can easily escape your all-in by using her E to go away. But if you CC her during the second part of it, you will be able to cancel it. You can also dash or flash in front of her to tank it to avoid the escape. Number 3, still about the hookshot. In most situations, you want to stay far away from her side of the wall so you do not get engaged too easily. And when she uses her E, never dash away before she uses the second part. A decent Camille will hold her E for a bit and wait for your movement to follow it. Number 4, her second Q. When she charges her second Q, the shiny one, you're about to take a shit ton of damage. You want to be able to kite it. Most of the time, she may even use her first Q to kill a minion and hookshot on you as soon as the second Q is ready. Always be aware. Number 5, her ultimate. She can easily dodge your CCs or your ultimate by using it. So if you are going for a close all-in, keep that in mind and hold your stuff until she uses it, unless you're confident that it can work. Number 6, spacing. As you know, she has a hookshot and her ultimate, which can easily close the gap between you two. So when you're exposed or close to her tower side, you want to be staying really far back to not be in range for that combo. As for the all-ins, like most brothers, you want to chunk her down first. Small trades when she walks up to farm, stun and disengage. Always keeping in mind her possible engage with the hookshot. So don't waste your CDs if you can't escape a possible engage in return. Core Drinker remains a good first item into her, and I'm normally someone who rushes Black Cleaver first item, but Core Drinker feels way better into her in my opinion. Camille is a stat check champ, so once you fall behind, it's gonna be really hard to come back. At some point she can easily run you down and kill you over and over again. This is why you always need to play properly and to keep all these little details in mind, so you don't end up throwing your lead. Wave control is a really important thing to manage in this matchup, and you always need to be aware of your positioning on the lane. If you learn proper wave control, you will easily be able to abuse this matchup and deny Camille a lot of farm. So, good luck in your games, you noobs.